They say that the good content is the key to success. And to reach to the right content, you need to find out the right people. I think I've reached to the right person today, so would like to share what I have experienced with them. We will explore lots of classical carving wood furniture. Let's begin the video.
Namaskar, welcome back.
Thank you.
The whole furniture manufacturing industry in India, it's changing pace.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
All right, so you have contributed quite a lot in this.
We are trying our level,
Okay,
whatever we can do.
right.
Hand carving is the art we are promoting.
All right, and hand card, but wood.
Wood, solid
Right.
wood, teak wood.
Okay, and this is the one term that people are generally confused about because there are experiences. All of us, we have experienced that wood reacts very differently in a different atmosphere. Then we'll talk about the design, we'll talk about the dispatch, we'll talk about other parts. But wood is a very, very confusing term. So, how do you define a good wood?
Good wood is basically that lasts longer.
All right.
So basically, it's termite that eats the wood or finishes the wood.
Okay.
And teak wood is one wood that is termite resistant by nature. It has got oils that makes it termite proof.
Okay.
So that's why we consider it a good wood. The other part about our work is it's very good for carving purpose.
Okay.
So all the carving you're looking at
Right.
is done in teak wood, and it's not very hard and not too soft.
Okay.
If the wood is too soft, then it's very difficult to do the carving work.
Right.
Because when you chisel it, it'll break the entire thing.
All right.
If it's very hard, then handwork is quite difficult.
Okay.
So machine thing can be done, but handwork is difficult.
All right.
So it's a good wood, long lasting, and teak wood has got its own texture
Right.
and design, so it looks good.
But they say that teak wood also itself, you talk about this only focusing very minusculously at teak wood. Teak wood also comes in different grades.
Yes.
There's CP teak and Nagpur teak wood. How do we distinguish it?
So basic, there is no grade in
Okay.
itself. A lot of people talk about grades, first grade, A grade, B grade, but the basic is the region from
Okay.
where the wood is procured.
All right.
So if you talk about Nagpur or CP teak, one and the same thing.
Okay.
And if you talk Assam teak or Ghana teak,
Right.
then we have Burma teak.
Okay.
That is considered to be the best wood, but
Right.
it's rare now because Burma has sold everything out.
Right.
So quality of wood is better, and then grains are better in the costlier woods, but again the prices are too much. So sometimes it gets difficult to get Burma teak and make it in economy.
All right.
At the moment, there is no restriction on designs. It
Okay.
can be procured from anywhere.
All right.
So what's really happening is client picks up a design from anywhere on the internet. It
Okay.
could be Egyptian or Turkish, Indonesian, Chinese, anywhere. And they give it to us and we make that. Moved on to the paint colors. So
Okay.
paint were white, off-white, with highlighting, and then gold and silver.
Okay.
But these days there are multiple shade, triple shade and flowery shades, pink and green and yellows. These colors are quite popular.
Right.
So whichever color goes with the theme. And making bespoke furniture means what client likes, we make that.
All right.
Strong nylon belts, and these are so strong that I can jump on this.
Okay. Generally, we don't have a tendency to do it, but for a lot of people, those who doubt. So, there are mechanical ways of testing this. They put a lot of pressure and then they test it, right?
I don't know where he got it from. He liked something, he provided it, we use that.
All right. How does this feel?
Amazing, sir. When you have something like this in your office, you will feel very different also. It's an 8-feet unit,
Okay.
and again a customized design as per the client's requirement.
Right.
And the chair part, we call it a director's chair or the chairman's chair, and revolving chair.
Okay. I'll come to you right now. Okay. So, I could see it on your face.
I loved it.
It was
sir.
very
I really
obvious that
loved
you
it.
didn't feel like getting up,
Yes.
right? Feels like a boss. Okay.
It's a boss setup.
Right. You are a boss now because you have created such a beautiful thing. I noticed something like this in Turkey and you made it here possible in India.
Yes.
Very nice.
And the
Just-
entire setup from all the sides, and it has got storage area also
Right.
on both the sides.
Okay. Done. So we were talking about the chair first. I would like to take some feedback from you. Generally, table chairs, these are very, very conventional, very steel, metallic,
Yes.
very masculine. People actually don't pay attention to detail.
Yes.
But time is changing now. People are preferring these kind of traditional carving chairs.
It changes the look of your office completely when you have something different.
Right.
Standard plain furniture, you can always keep it. The black chair that generally people have, that we can have anywhere.
Exactly.
But when you have something like this, it has no match.
Right. And these chairs, of course, whenever you go for a makeover process, all you need to do is just change the fabric and polish.
Yes,
You have a
yes.
different color tone, right?
Yes, that's
You have a different theme altogether. Very nice. I think because people spend a lot of time in office, they like to spend time on good furniture unit as well.
They should, in fact, because this is the closest thing to us when we are in office.
Right. Is it comfortable as compared to other ones?
Really
Okay.
comfortable. The same concept with the traditional chair, and it has got the hydraulic system and the movement,
Okay.
just like you want. And
All right. So hydraulical, as in you can adjust the height as well.
yes, that
Okay.
can be done.
Okay. 360 rotation. Also, you
Yes.
can adjust your height. Oh, that's so easy. It's very easy. What
Yes.
did you do? Just press the button.
Yes, just like the normal office chair.
Okay.
It has got all the functions of hydraulic and the revolving chair and the movement of the legs, the wheels underneath, so it can move easily.
All right. So this is called the adaptation of modern technology with the traditional art.
Yes.
Technology as in wheels.
Yes.
You have got star legs like a traditional office chair, and then you have got these high back and comfortable armrests because you want to spend a lot of time. I know I also spend a lot of time on this, but because I fell in love with this. All right. Moving on to the table, you were saying that this has got a lot of secret storage as well.
Yes, not exactly a secret, but the
But there's a lot of
compartments,
storage.
yes.
Okay.
On this side, and the other side is closed. And we have made a similar table with the front area also closed.
Okay.
This client wanted it open, but other client wanted it closed, so we have closed it from the middle.
All right. He must be very fond of good shoes, so he wants people to see that. Okay. When it comes to the front closure and opening, that totally depends on your requirement.
Yes.
In fact, if you ask me, if you have space like this, it gives a lot of comfort to the visitor.
Yes.
He can spread. I mean, in fact, he can insert his legs therein.
When we close it, we do not close it from the front. We close it from a little inside.
Okay.
So we have more space for the visitor also if they want to stretch their legs.
All right.
And similarly, the visitor chair you can see, again a very nice design and a carved one, matching the decor of the entire set.
Very beautiful and elegant. I can see a lot of pillars. What do you call them? Both pillars on the table?
Yes.
You have those
balusters.
moldings. So you have
Baluster
cornice-
design,
huh?
yes.
Okay. Cornices and Corinthians. Of course, for sure. Very, very French and very beautiful. Very nice. The whole concept is looking amazing.
And in addition to this, he has this sofa set
Okay.
that goes in the same office. So for extra visitors, more visitors, a sofa is here, and again a nice concept that goes with the entire setup.
All right.
And this has got a side table and a nice table, as you can see.
Okay. This gentleman must be having a large size of room.
Yes, a big-
so
big
that
office.
it can accommodate everything. Right? Okay. Last, I mean, it's important to ask you this. What is the color of the polish? Is it the same, the mahogany you said?
Yeah, mahogany with the golden finish.
Okay.
And it's in matte. So not very flashy.
All right.
In offices, generally, people don't prefer very flashy or glossy things. So matte is in thing. People like it.
All right, done. I think it's very nice. This is in these days. Okay. So, there's another thing called table extension. People prefer those kind of side tables or side counters. That has got a lot of shredders, switches, boards, electronic appliances, and apparatuses. Do we make that as well? for the
Yes,
side
generally it also is made accordingly. On the side, they have a table on this side or this side, according to the setup.
All
and
right.
on that, they have their printers and papers and extra stuff
shredders
on
and
the
all that.
sides. Yes.
Okay, done. This has got side tables according to your requirement and the beautiful center table, right?
Right, sir.
So, are we ready to serve, Ashishji?
I don't have the bottles, sir.
Okay. You can serve a lot of love and affection, unbottled. Okay. Beautiful. Very nice. Okay, let me capture your emotions first. How does it feel?
Really nice because it's a very beautiful unit.
Okay.
And when we make something beautiful, we'll love it.
All right. So we'll expose the front part first, then we'll go behind. This is a bar counter.
This is a bar counter, yes.
Okay. This is made for a client based out of Delhi? Sorry,
For Indore.
Indore. Okay. Done. So where does it come from? We talk about the design part. Is it French?
Italian.
Italian. Okay.
In fact, every item the client selected is from an Italian catalog.
Okay.
And this is another design. And the size, quite big size units. All the
Okay.
units he has are big size. And design, you can see yourself how nice the design is.
All right. And entire house has got the same color scheme. This whole thing is in tan brown and with a bit of gold in it. Like I have seen some bookshelves as well.
The final item, last four items are in this shade. Earlier we have covered the whole gold leaf thing also If you remember, we have covered the white with the multicolors.
Right.
That was also for the same client.
Okay.
And then we had multiple shades also.
Okay, done. Now talking about this particular unit, this has a different utility altogether.
Yes.
Not limited to just for the seating purpose. This has a different seating arrangement. There's a little bit of splash of water. There's a wet area. There's a dry area. There's a serving methods are very different.
Yes.
So what kind of the thing that you have in mind when you designed this?
So design is basically from the catalog.
Okay.
And the size is given by the client.
All right.
So there is nothing to think about that, but much thinking there.
Okay.
So what he has given, we have designed that.
Right. But for example, the polish part, because this is going to be the wet area. If I come that side, this area where you have got a lot of, this can be your wet area. Water splash will be there.
This is coated with outer PU. So outer PU is generally weather resistant.
Okay.
So that part is covered here. In the outer PU, the moisture thing doesn't work much.
All
So
right.
it doesn't affect the polish.
Okay. Then bar units, they demand a lot of storage.
Yes.
You cannot have them just very flat because a lot of people store bottles,
Yes.
napkin, cutlery, crockery, sharp units,
Yes.
sharp objects. So those things also we have to keep in mind.
It has got the storage underneath, 4 drawer, four big cabinets. We don't have the hardware in it. The
Okay.
handles, because the client will put the hardware himself.
Okay.
He has imported the hardware.
All right.
And he's putting it in his place.
On his own.
And rest, everything is right here.
Okay. So this is it. Height is very subjected to your requirement of the space,
Yes.
but generally it is around 4 feet or maybe sometimes more.
I think it's a little more than 4 feet.
More than 4 feet. Okay. But again, it can be customized a little bit here and there.
Everything can be customized. Any size you require, that can be done.
Okay. This surface again is your service area.
Yes.
Okay. So this surface has to be made in a different tone, or we follow the same color polish that comes on the front as well.
The polish is same.
Okay.
If the client wants, they can put a glass on it
Okay.
if they require.
All right.
Rest as required, we have done it.
Okay. And the number of chairs will be totally decided on the basis of size available. Like for example, we have got 6 chairs.
Yes, 6 bar chairs. And bar chairs are generally higher. And a similar European concept with the thinner legs.
All right. Done. And that the ring part is generally made out of metal, but how come we made with circular part with wood? Is it wood or polished
This is wood.
metal?
Everything is wood.
Even the circle part is
Yes,
also wood?
everything is wood.
That's nice. Okay. Done. And now 6 chairs, 1 bar unit, and this is kind of ready. No, we will not ask you to get up. You can stay relaxed there. It feels good, right? Okay. All right. I can see there's a twinkle of emotion in your eyes whenever you make something good. You feel very, very connected.
Yes, that's true, sir. That's true.
And when you send them off?
It's a kind of feeling that we are sending someone of ours.
Loved ones.
But yes, it belongs to someone. It's not ours.
Okay. And it gives you a different feeling altogether. It's like sharing joy.
Every time, every time.
Okay. So end of the video, before we sign out, I know you're getting emotional. And this has come out very well. And I think all of us, all we Indians, we should respect what we have created. In fact, we should promote our own home production as much as we can. So I request all the Clapter family members personally, please write in the comment section and say at least Jai Hind or something, say something good about your country, because now we are loaded with people, and luckily they are being acknowledged by people like Clapter family members or Aasun or Ashishji, the whole team. We are acknowledging their talent, we are acknowledging their hard work, right?
And a special thank you to the artisans who are so amazing.
Right.
And we are really, really happy to have such people with us who can make this kind of amazing things.
All right. Cool. So some of the units are covered here. Some of the units we could not feature, but most of the units are available online. In case you want to go, you can log on to aarsunwoods.com. You will get to see almost everything made out of solid wood. And we have logistic partners available for more than 54 countries.
Yes.
Right? Is it? Okay. Anything else you would like to say?
Yeah, for the moment, this is what we have. And we are not limited to anything. So if you like anything and you use your own creativity, your own skill, let us know. We'll try and make that as per your requirement.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.